This video lecture will explain about two topics, band pass filter and band stop filter under the category active filter. What is meant by a band pass filter? A band pass filter is a circuit which allows a particular band of frequency to pass through it. Generally, a filter have two band of frequency. One is called pass band, another one is called stop band. A band pass filter will pass all the frequency between FL and FH, whereas FL equal to cutoff frequency, lower cutoff frequency, FH is the higher cutoff frequency. And the center frequency is indicated by FC, which is also called resonant frequency. We have to note that FL value always less than FH. The gain of the filter will be maximum at the resonant frequency or center frequency, which is given by A maximum. So how to form a band pass filter? We have to combine a low pass filter and a high pass filter. Combination of low pass filter and a high pass filter will give a band pass response. So generally low pass filter means the pass band starts from 0 Hz, reaches a minus 3 dB resonant frequency, a maximum value. But in the case of high pass filter, the pass band starts from minus 3 dB resonant frequency and ends at the value of maximum loop gain for the active filter. See figure number 1. There are three types of filters available. This one is the low pass filter. You can see the low pass filter. 0 to FH is totally passed, low pass filter. High pass filter, 0 to FH is totally stopped, then it is allowed for transmission. Here 0 to FH is allowed, later on it is blocked. Band pass filter, FL is available, FH is available. The band of frequency between FL and FH is called pass band and the filter is called band pass filter. Bandwidth equal to FH minus FL. Active band pass filter. We can classify band pass filter into two types. One is called wide band pass filter, second one narrow band pass filter, depending upon the factor, quality factor. The other name for quality factor is figure of merit. So how to form a band pass filter? We can cascade high pass filter and a low pass filter with an amplifying component in the middle. We can construct a band pass filter. Look at this figure number 2. High pass filter is available here. Low pass filter is available here. Amplifier in the middle. Amplifier means we can go for an op-amp. Generally we go for an op-amp. So an op-amp is there in the middle between the high pass filter and the low pass filter. The total block will behave like a band pass filter. And the cutoff frequency of high pass filter should be generally greater than the cutoff frequency of the low pass filter. This block diagram is given in the form of a circuit diagram here. Input voltage is given, output voltage is available. In the beginning, we are having a high pass filter C1 and R1. Note that high pass filter is nothing but a differentiator where we will take the output across the resistor R1. And this portion is a non-inverting amplifier. Positive terminal is grounded. Input is given to the non-inverting terminal or positive terminal. Negative terminal is grounded. We are having a feedback resistor RF, load resistor R2. Sorry, this is R2 and C2. They form a low pass filter. Your low pass filter is nothing but an integrator where we generally take the output across a capacitor. So V in, V output. This portion is a high pass filter. This portion is a non-inverting amplifier. This portion is a low pass filter. So how to identify the band pass filter classification, whether it is wide band pass filter or narrow band pass filter, based upon the quality factor. If quality factor less than 10, pass band will be wider, bandwidth will be larger, then the band pass filter is called wide band pass filter. In this filter, higher cutoff frequency, that means cutoff frequency of the high pass filter should be greater than the cutoff frequency of the low pass filter. In the middle, we'll go for two amplifying element. Look at this figure. We have shown only one amplifier. We'll go for more than one amplifier at a time. So two op-amp will be used in the middle along with high pass filter and low pass filter in order to complete a wide band pass filter. Due to this cascading, the circuit produces a lower value quality factor. The capacitor in the high pass filter will block the DC from the input signal. Generally, gain rolls off. Band pass filter means allowing only one band of frequency. Gain will be rolling off at either side. So that rolling off gain is plus or minus 20 dB per decade in the case of this second order filter. Now, voltage gain for high pass filter is given here separately. This equation is almost similar to voltage gain in the high pass filter we have discussed earlier. So V output by Vn equal to A max 1 into F by F1 divided by root of 1 plus F by Fl the whole square. Then voltage gain for low pass filter A max 2 root of 1 plus F by Fh the whole square. The overall A max equal to A max 1 into A max 2. A max 1 gain of the high pass stage, A max 2 gain of the low pass stage. This A max is the pass band gain of the filter, which can be determined by the component RF and R1 in case of an operation amplifier. See the frequency response of wide band pass filter. This is the bandwidth, lower cutoff frequency, center frequency, higher frequency, and this one is the minus 3 dB line. Frequency line, gain line is given here. Lower frequency plus 20 dB per decade gain rolls off. Here gain rolls off at minus 20 dB per decade. Frequency versus gain graph is given. This one is the bandwidth of the wide band pass filter. Narrow band pass filter. Suppose if the Q factor is greater than 10, pass band is narrow, bandwidth is narrow, then the filter is called narrow band pass filter. In such a case, only one active component will be used instead of two. The gain of the op-amp will be maximum at the center frequency. Frequency response of narrow band pass filter. Center frequency is given, lower cutoff frequency, higher cutoff frequency, minus 3 dB line, frequency versus gain. So there is only one difference between narrow band pass filter and the wide band pass filter. In case of narrow band pass filter, quality factor will be greater than 10. One op-amp will be used in the middle along with high pass filter and a low pass filter. In case of a wide band pass filter, quality factor will be less than 10. Two op-amps will be used in the middle along with the high pass filter and the low pass filter at either end. Next, we will go to the topic band stop filter under the same category, active filter. The band stop filter can be constructed in a similar manner by combining the low pass filter and the high pass filter. Only change is parallel connection will be done in the place of the cascading connection. They will be connected parallel to each other, either with the op-amp or without op-amp. In such a case, this filter is called band stop filter. It is also called band elimination filter, band rejector filter, notch filter. And it will have two cutoff frequency similar to band pass filter. One is lower cutoff frequency, another one is higher cutoff frequency. So what is meant by band stop filter? It will stop a band of frequency between FL and FH. In other frequency range, it will be totally passing the frequency. The center frequency of band stop filter is given by Fc equal to root of FL into FH. The characteristics of band stop filter totally opposite to that of band pass filter. Look at figure number 1, block diagram for band stop filter. Stop band is given, pass band is allowed on either side. So this filter will stop the band of frequency between FL and FH. Other range of frequency less than FL, greater than FH, totally it will be passed. So we are combining here low pass filter and high pass filter, but in the parallel connection instead of cascading connection for the band pass filter. input voltage is given on either side, output voltage is taken on either side. So when the input signal is given, lower frequency will be entering the low pass filter, higher frequency will be entering the high pass filter. Both are combined and the output will be available at the other end. Narrow bandstop filter or a notch filter is shown here. It uses twin T network. That means a double T networks are available here. Input voltage R1, R2, capacitor C1. This is a T network, and C1, C3, R4, another T network. Since we are using two T network here, it is called twin T notch filter. A notch filter is nothing but a narrow bandstop filter. This filter is meant to eliminate the single frequency in the middle. There are two T-shaped network as I told you earlier. Maximum elimination takes place at the center frequency, which is given by Fc equal to 1 by 2 pi Rc. How to select the values of C and R? Generally, select the capacitor value equal to 1 microfarad, substitute the value here, determine the frequency, and then find out the value of RF. So using the notch filter, we can eliminate single frequency either at 50 or 60 Hertz. The gain is given by this equation, V0 divided by V input, where is quality factor Q equal to 1 by 2 into 2 minus A maximum, where A maximum is the passband gain of the filter. If the quality factor is very high, width of the notch filter will be very narrow. Second order notch filter. Input voltage is given here, output voltage is taken here, and this one is the op-amp in inverting configuration. We are combining low pass filter and high pass filter. So R1 and C2, R1 and C2 low pass filter, C1 and R4 high pass filter. Low pass filter is combined along with the high pass filter and given to the inverting terminal of the op-amp. Here R2 is the input resistor, R3 is the current limiting resistor. Input voltage is given here, output voltage is taken here. So this notch filter is called second order notch filter. The frequency response of the bandstop filter is given here. This is minus 3 dB line. A maximum is shown here. This much bandwidth is totally attenuated or totally stopped. Center frequency, lower cutoff frequency, higher cutoff frequency, bandwidth equal to FH minus FL. So this band of frequency will be totally eliminated and other band of frequency will be totally passed. This filter is called bandstop filter. Typical stop bandwidth is 1 to 2 decade, and the highest frequency which can be eliminated by this filter is 10 to 100 times the lowest frequency eliminated. So in this video lecture, we have seen two topics. One is active bandpass filter. Second one is active bandstop filter under the category active filter. Thank you.